I have been spoiled. So that is where I'm like, why is everybody trying to change who I am? This is who I am. Even if this is a man that you're not going to be messing with in 1 to 2 years time, how can you set yourself up in 1 to 2 years time with their money? I'm pretty, I'm young, I'm turned, I'm 22. This is how it should be. I don't give a fuck about looks anymore. Looks fade, money doesn't. At least I'm not giving it up for free. That's even worse than a prostitute. At least she's getting paid.
No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing.
Jumbo everyone, welcome or welcome back, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about using men for their money, more specifically about financial domination and also being spoiled. So without further ado, let's get started. So of course on this beautiful Sunday I was trying to think, what am I going to film for this week? How can I be controversial per usual? That's usually my little thing. I like being controversial. I like having these talks because I feel like if nobody else is talking about them, why not talk about it? And y'all know me, I'm gonna talk about it. So in this video, I got it from my sister and I actually said thank you for the video idea because I'm about to go and I'm about to be tea. I have obviously been absorbing and eating up Sheree 7. I've been listening to Homegirl like she's a podcast. If you hear Louis snoring, please ignore that. So yes, like I said, I have been eating up Sheree 7 and just listening to her on my drives, I'm like, wow, she really do be speaking facts. And I feel like I've said on my past video, Confessions of a Former Pick-Me, I have said so many of the times people just clip her videos and just post the most like important and whatever parts in the video, but instead of listening to the 4-hour lives that I have been listening to and really getting that information from her. So I was talking to my sister and she's like, I'm so sick of having conversations with you about people because there's just like no regard and all that stuff and all you hear about is money. And I'm like, just a little bit. So I literally told her, I'm like, okay, well, thank you for the video idea because now I can talk about why I have the opinions that I do, especially when it comes to money. Especially my video that I just talked about, Confessions of a Former Pick-Me, I would allow men to dog me out for the free. And just reflecting back on that time and why I was so emotionally invested in these men who aren't doing shit for me. I just saw a TikTok video of this girl coming to the realization, you can see it in her eyes. She's like, I'm crying over a nigga who hasn't done shit for me. So that's where in my head, I'm like, he hasn't done shit for me, hasn't contributed nothing to me, hasn't made my life easier in any type of aspect. Why am I even dealing with you in the first place? And I think this is where me personally, this is where I've detached and I'm like, just give me money. Just give me money. Okay, the lighting is gonna fluctuate a lot throughout this video because every time I try to film, the sun is against me. So just bear with me. Thank you very much. With being in one relationship and seeing the type of lifestyle that I know that I deserve and that I want to live for myself, I can't have these people dragging me down. Therefore, like I saw the people that I was surrounding myself with, and like I've said in my videos on manifesting your reality and becoming the best version of yourself, like you have to put yourself in situations that you originally would have never been in, but because you're putting yourself in that situation and that's where you want to be, you are raising your vibration. So this is where I've talked about like with solo traveling. I wanted to solo travel for the longest time, but I was always depending on people to solo travel with me. And that's where it's like when I took my first solo trip and went to Bali and got my full leg sleeve tattoo, like now I have a story associated with something that's so cool that I did at the age of 21. Like it's something that's so unique to myself where it's like that is a conversation starter. And in that aspect, I can talk about myself. And with that, it also shows, damn, you took yourself to Bali as a 21-year-old? Yeah, I did. And I've said it so many times, but like my perception on money has completely changed. Completely changed because I have been able to afford the lifestyle and afford, you know, spoiling myself with certain experiences that I want to do. If I say that I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Just how I said, oh, for my 22nd birthday, I want to go to an all-inclusive resort and not have to worry about anything. And what did I do? I did exactly that. So in this case, when it comes to a man, and I've said so many of the times, if I've already done it for myself, why wouldn't I expect it out of a man? And if you are a man and you see a woman having this type of lifestyle, traveling, having their bills paid, why wouldn't you want to match that or even go above and beyond? You're a man, right? Your life is easier in this society, yet y'all want to be all sassy and sit back and just like expect women to do everything. No, this is where my strict ass comes in. And if I say who I am exactly when you meet me, aka I like money, you need to take care of me, you need to be a provider, that allows a lot of the men to not love bomb me, to not waste my fucking time, and you're either gonna give me the money or you're gonna get the fuck out my face. We'll talk about that later in the video, but like I'm done when it comes to looking for love. I'm about my money. I'm about leveling up my lifestyle, especially that I'm young, turned 22 and cute. Like stop playing with me. And here the lighting goes again. So like I said, I've allowed allowed these men to dog me out for fucking free. And in this case, I'm not allowing that to happen anymore. I think a lot of us have heard of finom or financial domination, but if you haven't, it is essentially where women are, como se dice, boss ass bitches over these men, and they expect money from them. And men literally have fetishes. This isn't, oh, you're taking advantage of a man. No, these men literally have fetishes of giving women money. So that's also where I'm like, yes, give me the money, thank you. And this is where I've said so many of the time, like, just being on social media, a lot of you bitches have lack mindsets, and it's fucking annoying. I have said so many of the times, if you see someone having the lifestyle that you want, what makes you think that you're not able to have that same lifestyle? My mindset is, if I've seen somebody else do it for themselves, it is entirely possible for me to do it. Granted, yes, we know that there are societal factors like racism and all the intersectionality, we know. But at the same time, the universe don't know race. If you manifest and you're like, I want this, this, and this, they're like, okay, we're gonna make it happen, boom. Like, that's just my mindset. I am so gun-ho on seeing people blow up. I've been on social media since I was a literal child. I have seen these things come into play. I have seen people literally, you know, grow up with certain creators and see how they have been able to have the lifestyle that they want just off of social media alone. So why do y'all think that you are not able to do the same thing for your damn self? Because everybody is so damn negative. I need some water. Ugh. Drink your water. I told y'all the video lighting was gonna fluctuate a lot. Ignore it. But yeah, this is where I'm saying, like, everybody just has a very lack mindset, and it's so annoying to even like share plans with people at this point, which is why I'm like, girl, just shut the fuck up and keep everything to yourself, because people don't care. But like, in the sense of, yes, I spew a lot of like my opinions and stuff like that, but at the same time, like I've said, if I have seen somebody blow up or make money off of social media and, you know, achieve their dreams, I'm like, all right, bet, it's gonna happen for me. Everybody is on their own path, their own journey, and it will eventually happen to me. I know that as long as I'm putting the work in, that's all that matters. It will happen. But at the same time, everybody's just so fucking negative on social media. Go get your bag and worry about yourself. Like I've talked about, finom, these men have a literal fetish of sending women money. So at that point, yes, in my head, I am like, if that can happen for other women, why can't it happen for me? I don't understand. There's also like different levels when it comes to like finom. You can be the boss ass bitch, like you are strict, you are mean, like send me my fucking money. You ignore them all day. You don't talk to them. They just keep sending you money, whatever. That's like the kind of most popular one. There's the chill ones who just like get their bag and they like have an agreement with the person that is sending the money. And then there's like the nice ones who like they have a nicer relationship and they're just like, oh, I want this, and they just send them the money, right? There's like different levels to it. Also, if you really think about like finom, I think what kind of popularized it in a sense, or kind of made it more mainstream, was Kat from Euphoria, and when she was doing this as a job. She got more popular on like the sexual aspect of it, where it's like, you know, you're wearing stuff and you kind of degrade men for money. But obviously we saw later, this is some Euphoria spoilers, obviously we saw later in the season how it started getting weird and she like stopped doing it because it was just like causing a lot of issues. But at the same time, like, women make fucking bags from this shit, okay? Women have gone on trips, they have gotten free food, they've gotten clothes, they've gotten their loans paid off, cars. Like, do you know how much money there is out there? I be telling people all the time, there are so many ways to make money on the internet, just the internet alone. And that's why I'm like, y'all, if other women are doing this, why don't you think it's possible for yourself? Like, Twitter is such a breeding ground for like weird shit to go on. But like, Twitter is basically like the space where like a lot of these things go down. And yes, I still call it Twitter. I'm not calling it fucking X because that's Elon Musk, and no, I'm not doing that. But in the same sense, it's like there is so much money on the internet, and to be made on the internet for you to not be struggling, ho. Like, go get a bag and get it off of these men's dimes. Come on. Can I share a secret? Can I share a secret with you guys? Men have sent me money. A lot of it too. A lot of it. There was one time, I'm just gonna share this, just this one time, and this is why I have the mindset I do. If you know me, no you don't. But I've had a man send me like $800 one time. Just like 500, 300, like back to back, okay? And I'm like, just for bullying a man for money, I made $800 in 2 fucking minutes. $800 in 2 minutes. It should not be this easy, but it is. And this is what I am trying to tell y'all about how easy it is to make money on the internet. And that's why I just shared a secret with y'all. There are probably men in your DMs being like, what's your Cash App? You better answer those. Here, oh, I want to send you money. I'll believe it when I see it. These men be in your DMs. I bet you there's probably at least one man in your DM being like, what's your Cash App? Can I send you money? Like, and I'm not gatekeeping because at this point, it's already knowledge out on the internet. So what do I look like trying to hide it? What the fuck? That's how I found out about this shit. Go get your bag. Stop dealing with dusty, dirty niggas who aren't giving you anything. This is why I've gotten off the dating apps. I haven't been on Hinge since fucking July because it traumatized my ass, okay? And yeah, I've downloaded it a couple times, but like actually like pursued anything past the, you know, that period. No, I'm not doing that. Oh my God. Sorry, y'all. I keep adjusting with the settings because this lighting is fucking me up and it's actually stressing me out because I can low-key see the sun coming back out and it's about to trigger me because I'm gonna have to turn my camera back down. But yeah, like I said, if you know me, no, you don't. But yeah, scam these niggas for their money. What are you doing? You are too damn pretty to just be allowing these people and these niggas to scam you for your labor. Scam them for their fucking money. Like, Louis, come on. And nobody says anything when these rappers, these damn near 30-year-olds, Boston Richie, you're with a 19-year-old who was 18, who you're probably talking to when they were 17, Tatiana Chanel, I think. Girl, get your bag. If these young girls can do it, like, and I'm not even telling you go sexualize yourself, go whatever. There are literally so many ways to just get money from men on the internet, y'all. Like, I think everybody should have a pay pig. I think that, you know, if there are any pay pigs, hit a bitch up. No, but like dead ass, I'm just saying this in a sense of like everybody is so negative when it comes to women only being about money. If I told you who the fuck I am from the day that you met me, don't get mad when you expect me to be somebody else that you thought. I told you who I was. I told you I'm about getting my fucking money, and if you're not about paying some bills, don't complain. Don't talk to me. Like, cut off. The thing that I can also appreciate with findom and just that type of lifestyle is you don't essentially have to exploit yourself. These men will literally just be like, I just want a picture of your face. Boom, $250. It's almost too easy where it feels illegal, but it's not. It's not. It's literally just men sending you money because you're pretty. They are funding your lifestyle. So that's where I'm like, y'all, get into it. Stop dealing with broke niggas. I don't care if they're cute anymore. And people could be like, oh, you have daddy issues. My daddy take care of me. Don't worry about me. And I think that's also where I'm like, I have that aspect where I'm taken care of, and my daddy is bald and black. From a very young age, I have been spoiled. So that is where I'm like, why is everybody trying to change who I am? This is who I am, getting money. And like, essentially I'm looking back at who I was, fresh 18-year-old, didn't know shit, not doing shit, having a man basically stay with me and leech off of me even though he had his own place. Like, and this is where I'm talking about it being a canon event. There was a girl posted on TikTok, and I don't understand this. You guys sit here and be like, oh, I am established, I have my own place, I have my own career, I pay all my bills, but like, should I move my boyfriend in? My boyfriend wants to move in with me, and like, I can still pay all the bills, and you know, this will help him grow his career. Do not help grow a man. I'm going to tell this to you right now. I'm telling you right now, stop trying to grow a man. Like, dead ass. And when I say stop trying to grow a man, unless, there's one key word, unless he's getting to that bag and he's still spoiling you and giving you everything that you want, stay with your mans. And as long as he likes you 10 times more. If I can see a cute nigga in the club, I can see a cute nigga in the club, but I know a cute nigga thinks that he's cuter than me, and I'm not about to have that competition with a nigga. So therefore, y'all can keep them, y'all can have them, because when they're washed up and dried out by the age of 35, 40 years old because their looks are the only thing going for them, I will be with my rich provider husband, probably on an island somewhere, never having to worry about bills again. So which one do you really want? I'm trying to think of the longevity. You bitches keep thinking in short term on, oh my God, he's so cute. I can't believe I have a cute nigga around my arm. I can't believe that all my bills are paid for and I'm completely debt free. How about that? Y'all need to start thinking in the long term. Start thinking about the future goals that you want to have. Even if this is a man that you're not going to be messing with in 1 to 2 years time, how can you set yourself up in 1 to 2 years time with their money? You giving me a cheap little fucking $150 ain't nothing to me. When I say that I am delusional as fuck when it comes to money, I'm delusional as fuck. If I can go to my serving job and make $300 to $400 in a night, the little $100 that you're sending me is not fucking shit. So don't be surprised when I don't respond and and don't want to talk to a broke nigga, because a broke nigga is not going to get me anywhere that I know that I deserve. Thank you. Y'all sitting up here hating on women for having their lifestyles funded, for being able to not have to work, to struggle. And I've said so many times, you know, peep the ASL hoodie, peep the ASL hoodie. Obviously, as an interpreter, I'm still gonna be making good money. I'm gonna be put in scenarios that I'm gonna love to be put into, but I want to be a millionaire. More specifically, a multi-millionaire. And what do those need? Multiple streams of income. So you best believe your fucking ass that I'm gonna be an interpreter. I'm gonna have my, you know, content creation. I'm gonna have a business. I'm gonna be getting money from these men. I'm going to be finding multiple sources of income to live the life that I want to, on top of becoming an interpreter, on top of becoming some type of advocacy or whatever for the deaf community, and donating my money and becoming a philanthropist, because I know that the money will come to me in tenfold. But like in the sense of there's so many ways to get to a bag, and y'all are hating on girls who have their lifestyles funded. I'm pretty, I'm young, I'm turned, I'm 22. This is how it should be. Moving down to the next section. I'm done with love. I'm done focusing on love, because love don't matter. Love doesn't matter at this point. Yes, love matters if the nigga is 10 times obsessed with me, okay? He has to be obsessed with me. Oh my God. This lighting is gonna be the death of me. But yeah, like I said, the nigga needs to be 10 times obsessed with me, because I'm sick of going after people who don't like me. What are you doing? What are you doing? Lay down. You're not leaving just yet. You're gonna let me finish filming this. Oh, thank you. I need a nigga to like me 10 times more. And everybody's like, oh, you keep telling all your secrets online, da-da-da. Yeah, because if a nigga really wants to come and study me, he can go through my videos and watch them. Because when we go on a date or da-da, I'm expecting too much. No. You knew who the fuck I was before you met me, you stupid bitch.
You knew what the fuck I was when you met me, you bitch.
Exactly. You knew who the fuck I was, so don't be surprised when I cop an attitude. This isn't in my notes at all, but like I literally was just watching videos of Anafisa and George from 90 Day Fiance, and that bitch always said who the fuck she was. I don't know why anybody was so surprised. Back in the day, I'm like, damn, she crazy. Damn, all she care about money. And then as I got older, I'm like, damn, that bitch was all about her money. She came here, got educated, and now she's making her own money. Y'all need to level up on the backs of other men's money. And what do I mean? Like, I give up on love, all this other stuff. Y'all, I don't have sex. Like, and I don't want to have sex with these men. Like, all my experiences have low-key turned me just a little bit asexual. I don't want to fuck. I don't want to do nothing with y'all. I want the money, okay? And that's where I'm like, I don't do that hookup culture shit. And I've already said multiple times, like, there damn near needs to be a ring on this finger before I even consider doing anything. Like I've said, y'all have turned me damn near asexual at this point. I don't want to do anything with y'all. So that's where it's like, I don't do that. Let's be real, unless you're from my hometown and you're choosing to stay there for the rest of your life and just get married to your girlfriend because she's in proximity and because she's okay, and you want to settle, go right ahead, bookie. Also, like, if you're in a long-term relationship and you love your person and they take care of you, cool. I'm not talking about you either. I'm talking about myself. And like I've said so many of the times, these are my own opinions. But in the case of, I'm not laying down with nothing broke. I'm not bringing a child into this world, in this fucking economy, with something broke. I am not bringing a child into this world without a ring on the finger, without making sure that I have my push gift, aka a house custom built, a new car to drive our child around in, a fucking night nanny so I can get my sleep. Like, y'all be hating on the rich, but the rich be knowing how to live sometimes. And if I can live stress-free, not working fucking 3 jobs, trying to just pay fucking rent, that's the lifestyle I want. I'm done trying to look for love in this fucking society. Unless a nigga is going to literally provide everything that I want and more, y'all aren't even going to be in the depth of me. Because especially with talking about finom, there are men who will send money to you just for being you. What? Come on now. And at the same time, my standards are so high that like I'm even scared to have guy friends, because if my guy friends are not doing the same thing that I would expect in a partner, aka pay for all the women, pay for me because I'm your friend and I'm a girl, then I don't even like want to surround myself around you. I've been so picky and just so selective with who I'm like talking to and who I'm even wasting my energy with. I really feel like I can just see through men's intentions right away. And that's where I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not wasting my time. I'm not going to sit here, and if I'm not enjoying a conversation or you're not benefiting me in any type of fucking way, then why am I going to waste my energy on you? Like, it sounds so selfish. I made a video about this a long ass time ago on why being selfish is a good thing, and everybody always calls me selfish. Good. That means I have boundaries. That means that I respect myself. That means that I'm not just gonna allow people to walk all over me when they so please, because they know, oh, let's not ask Reese because we already know she's gonna say no because da 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 da. Yes, you know my boundary. Good. Like, everybody needs to be a little bit bit selfish in their lives. I promise you, it will get you further than trying to help everybody out when they don't even have your best interest in heart. I know you have their best interest in heart, but they don't have yours. Like I've said, and I think like this is the best thing for me. I've said so many of the times that I've just like emotionally attached myself to these men who have done nothing for me. And then that's where I'm like, how can I detach? Make it about money. Make it about getting a fucking bag. Make it about furthering yourself as a woman. You think that I would ever pop out with a man who embarrassed me once before? No, no. And how do I get back at a man who once embarrassed me before? Money. You want to get back into my life? That's gonna cost money. Oh, you have a cost for men wanting? Yes. Minimum of $500. Because like I said, if you wasted my time for a period of time, you're gonna pay for that time that you wasted. So depending on how much time you wasted, I'm going to charge your ass. Take me shopping, pay a bill, pay the rent. What are we doing? And also like I'm all over the place in this sense because I've just been meaning to get this out and talk about this because I've really been like soaking in all this information and really listening to who do I want to be? I want to be about my money. I want to be self-centered about my money. And like I've said, obviously when I'm getting my money, when I'm to my bag like that, I'm gonna be a philanthropist. I'm gonna be donating and doing all that stuff because I know it'll come back to me in tenfold. But I've said so many of the times, if there are men on the internet who have just sent me money just for bullying them, like I've said, $800 in 5 minutes, basically 2 to 5 minutes, and other women are making thousands a day, why wouldn't I get to the bag? You know me, I'm all about my bag. So why wouldn't I? Y'all think I'm broke? No, I'm always about my money. Gosh, you're gonna talk to an older man, get some money out of him. You're in your 40s, why are you talking to me as a 20-year-old? Are you gonna send me money? Because you know that's all I said I was about. Like if, especially if they try, oh, let me take you out to lunch. It takes a lot more to just take me out to lunch. You wanna get me in person with you? You want me to be seen with you? It's gonna take some money. Because then people are gonna know, either she's stupid or he has some money. One of the two. One of the two. And I will never be called stupid for nothing. I will always be called, oh damn, she's getting that bag. Because especially with me being a server, and I have seen so many of the times like an older man coming with a younger woman, bitch, you're getting spoiled. I know you are. Clock that. You're getting spoiled. And I'm like, round of applause, bitch. I wish I was sitting in your spot. But again, I'm the server. I'm surveying all of this. I'm seeing, okay, period. All right, that's what I gotta do. That's the type of men that I need to look for if I really want my lifestyle to be provided for. Good. This video is gonna be a long one, so strap up because like I'm literally just yapping about this, and I told my sister straight up, I was like, thank you for this video idea because I'm really sitting here thinking like, what do I want to talk about? How do I not want to sound conceited? Finom, hello. There are men out here who literally send women thousands of dollars every single day just for being them and bullying them for money. So I think that's like where I'm geared toward, and the, you know, the lifestyle that I'm kind of gonna probably go into just a little bit, because what do you mean I can live off of that money? Yes. Like I said, if you know me, no you don't. And oh my gosh, like how many times do I have to say I am materialistic? I do like money. I like nice things. And like I've said, I've told these men so many times before, like it's going to take a lot more than what you think it is. I'm expensive. Call me a gold digger. But if you don't have any gold to dig, then I'm not fucking digging for anything to be called a gold digger. You don't have anything. So how can you even say, oh, you're using me for money? No, I'm not. My time is money. Like I've said earlier, my time is money. I'm not gonna waste my time going out with you to sit across from you just so you can look at me while I chew food. Like no, you can go get another bitch for that and go to some other restaurant. I don't care. I'm about getting some money and getting some bills provided for. Even when it comes to, oh, do you want to be my girlfriend? That takes money. My definition of being a girlfriend before even being a wife is having everything provided for me, all my bills, everything like that, because I'm telling you straight up, you need to be exactly who you want to be in the future right now. And with me saying that, what I mean is that if you don't show a man exactly who you are from the jump, like if I am not strict from the jump, then they're gonna play me for a fucking fool. But if I tell you straight up, I'm about this, and this and being provided for, then you can try to love bomb me, but I'm about my money. You can try to manipulate me, but I'm about my money. I don't care. Like my emotions are so detached from men and from even trying to find love at the young age of 22. I don't give a fuck. I'm about being provided for, and I will keep reiterating that multiple times. Thank you. I keep saying I'm gonna be using their money to level up. If a man cannot make me debt free and put me in a nice car and spoil me and give me money direct deposit or on an allowance, or where I never have to worry about anything again, that's the type of shit I'm trying to be on. But if I have already given myself the lifestyle that I want to give myself, and I've shown myself, taken myself on solo trips, done nice stuff for myself, stayed in an all-inclusive resort, paid thousands of dollars for that, yes, I'm going to expect it from my man. And everybody can say, oh, I don't care. I don't care. I'm really not trying to fall in love at this young of an age. I'm trying to get my fucking bag. And if that comes with getting a bag, falling in love, okay, cool. But as long as I have my bag, that's all that matters to me. Because because I'm trying to set my children up and my children's children and my children's children up for generations to come, because who knows what the economy is going to be in the future. So I'm trying to set my family up, and that means I don't give a fuck about looks anymore. Looks fade, money doesn't. So like I keep saying, using their money to level up. That's the goal. That's what we're planning on doing. To wrap this video up together, these are my opinions. These are my opinions. These are my opinions. I feel like I always have to say that. These are my opinions. We have different opinions. That's why they're called opinions. Yeah, yes. But yeah, like I've said so many of the times, we are too young to be allowing these men to just play with us. Like I've said, I've had men dog me out for the free. And it's embarrassing to look back at, because I'm like, ooh, I could have got some money out of that. But yeah, in this economy, you really think that I'm going to allow a man to stress me out? No. In this economy, when things are expensive, bills need to be paid, and all that, I rebuke and refuse to allow a man to come in and stress me out. I've said so many of the times, if a man is not coming in to benefit my life, I don't want him. I don't. Because that is what men are supposed to do. You're supposed to make my life easier. I'm a woman. I'm a girl. I keep saying that. I'm a girl. Just a girl. If there isn't a ring on this finger, if the marriage license is not damn near, certified, I'm single until I'm married. I'm single until I'm married. And being married, to me, the expectations are going to be high, very high. So that's where it's like, I won't really be surprised if I won't be married anytime soon, because I'm going to be getting my bag, and it's going to be really hard to match that bag, especially if you want to be married, especially if you want to be doing stuff sexually. This abstinent girly, she about to stay strong because she's all about her bag. Thank you. I'm too damn pretty. I'm too damn smart. Here's the song go again, bro. I'm too damn pretty. I'm too damn smart. And I'm too damn spoiled to not be getting to the bag and to be allowing men to treat me any type of way. No ma'am. No thank you. These legs are closed until the bare minimum of financial security and stability. I'm not laying down with nothing broke. I've seen too many times. Oh my God. I've seen too many times of girls just keep getting pregnant. No ring, no financial stability. You can't even take care of yourself. You work retail. Like, oh my God, I can't. Like, this is how poverty just continues to go on, because why are we having kids? Why are you having kids when you can barely even take care of yourself? You still live with your parents. Why? Oh my God, it stresses me out. And remember, the next time you want to call me a prostitute because you think that I'm a gold digger and that all this other stuff, oh, you only care about money, you wouldn't even be able to afford me as a prostitute. I'm an expensive hoe. And also, go to the girl that you want to get it for free. Go. Because we all know there's girls that will give it up for free. But I won't. You won't even be able to afford me. And like, what did Flo Millie say? Damn, you be making lunch for a nigga. To me, that's a dumb. Make him take me to dinner. Hello? What are reservations, Dad? He thought he was a homebody. He popped out with a baddie. Yeah. He popped out with a baddie. Yeah. Stop making lunch for these niggas. Make them take you out. Make them spend a bag. That's all I care about. Sorry, Soraya. I did have to film this video because she was like, stop talking about me. You got Sheree 7 all in your head. Da-da-da-da. All you hear about is money. This is nothing new. This is nothing new. All I care about is money. Like, come on now. Come on. I'm about getting my money. I'm about setting my children up for generations to come. So we gotta be strict around here. Strict. What else do you expect? At least I'm not giving it up for free. That's even worse than a prostitute. At least she's getting paid. What? Anyways, I think I've rambled for long enough. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye, y'all.
Can you lead me to the with the last word? I need you, man.